on Bob's 40th birthday, man. It's just amazing.
Boy, that's a big birthday at 40.
He's had a lot of work.
Big 4-0, man.
That's great. He doesn't look a day over 33.
I turned 40 myself last year. We had a hell of a good time.
I turned 40 back in 1900s. I turned 40. Remember in high school, I was doing the math, and I realized I'm going to be 42 at the turn of the millennium. And I thought it'd never get there, but I got there, and I had a hell of a birthday party. How about y'all? Speaking of the birthday party, where's the birthday boy? Bob the birthday boy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Happy birthday to everybody. Sing along. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Happy birthday to you. Little birthday fiddler. Everybody sing along one more time. Happy birthday to you.
Come on, y'all, you better than that.
Happy birthday to you.
Are y'all on Episcopalian or
Happy birthday, dear Bobby. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. All right, it's your turn, Mike. You don't mind your song? That was my song.
That's a good song. You write that?
I wrote the arrangement.
Boy, don't you wish?
Yeah, don't you wish? And since I was a millionaire, all the Ford stuff.
I used to live in a little place. This place reminds me of that place. Wasn't far from here. So you cross the river off Mormon Mill Road. It was called the Rancho Quinsale. I wrote this song about my experience there. Sunrise on the Rancho Quinsale. That's a sight I've been wanting to see. I hope you understand. Just gotta get back while I still remember the way. If you want me, darling, you know where I'll be. You can find me out on the Rancho Quinsale. Hope you don't mind me staying out there a while. I think I'll probably just hang around there until the north wind blows. Quinsale, darling, who knows? You could call me, but it ain't got no mailbox. You could write me, but it ain't got no phone. You could get there if you'd been there before, but no one can show you the way. Come morning, yes, I'll be leaving alone. Hey, you can find me out on the rancho Quién-Sabe. Hope you don't mind me staying out there a while. I think I'll probably just hang around there until the gray sky snows. Quién-Sabe, darling, you know. Nighttime on the rancho and Bob's birthday. There's crickets down by the creek. You hear the crickets? I might be thinking of you. I might be wishing I'd never left you at all. Quién-Sabe, darling, you'll never know unless you find me. You find me, baby, out on the rancho Quién-Sabe. Hope you don't mind me staying out there a while. I think I'll just hang around there until the green grass grows. Quién-Sabe, darling, who knows? Quién-Sabe means darling, who knows? Happy birthday, Bob. Down here on the Rancho Spicewood. That's a nice lead break you played there, Walt. And good harmony too, man.
I like that song a great deal.
I'm a huge fan of everybody here, so it's fun. It's like a family reunion. But I understand I'll take home a couple of shekels, and that's pretty cool too. But if not, I don't care. This is great. This is heaven.
Yeah, buddy.
Bob, here's a song for you. It's kind of a birthday song. It came out of on my birthday when I turned 50. I thought, man, it'd be cool to see how many days I've been alive, and so I, got the phone. I found out how many days I've been alive, and I thought, wow, I haven't done shit. I have wasted a lot of time. So don't look how many days you've been alive. It'll make you feel bad about yourself. It was a terrifically sobering and depressing realization. The rest of my birthday kind of sucked after that. That's not true. Actually, my 50th was a grand thing. It was at the Auslander
Ausländer, yeah. That was a good one.
Those were some good parties back then. But this is a story. This is a song for you, sir. But I'll tell you what, it looks to me like you've done real well with your days. A place to start and a place to go. A mind, a heart, and an open road. And it can all go a million ways, and that's what we get. And we get days. A fire at home and work to do, and some hard seasons to get through. Some fly like arrows, some feel like a maze, a path wide and narrow, and days. A sunrise and a sunset, what's behind and what's not yet. A chance to ride this light before it fades. Here they come, there they go. Days. You make some turns, you grow and change, and everything around you will do the same. Life moves in circles, and it moves in ways, and still blessedly simple days. A sunrise and a sunset, what's behind and what's not yet. A chance to ride this light before it fades. Here they come and there they go. Days. A chance to ride this light before it fades. Happy birthday. One more. A chance to ride this light before it fades. This is a good one right here. Cheers. Days. May you have as many days left as the stars we can see right now, man.
Well, Bob asked me to do this song. He said he knows that it's his birthday. He realizes it's his birthday, but he wanted me to do a song for his wife. And because we missed her birthday, and Mike and I wrote this song. I don't deserve all of the credit for this song.
What about the blame, if there's any blame?
We always say, whoever gig it is, it's like John Arthur has to blame, and it's my gig, and so that's where it goes. The beauty of having a co-writer.
I didn't know what to buy for her birthday, but I knew I could find it at Sears. So I wandered through ladies' apparel until the most beautiful sweater appeared. A vision from heaven right there on the hanger. I didn't care if it wasn't on sale. I could picture my wife in that cardigan sweater. I knew she would fill it out well. Her cardigan sweater looked good on the hanger. It looked even better on her. But I believe it looked best as it slipped off her shoulders and carelessly fell to the floor. Her cardigan sweater looked good on the hanger, but I believe it looked best on the floor. She tore the box open, smiled like the sunrise, tried it on right where she stood. Then she gave me a kiss as we drove off to Chili's. I knew that in there I'd done good. She left the top button open so the whole world could see the necklace I bought her last year. Sugar bear, I'll let you undo the rest, she whispered so no one could hear. Her cardigan sweater looked good on the hanger. It looked even better on her. But I believe it looked best as it slipped off her shoulders and carelessly fell to the floor. All together now. Her cardigan sweater looked good on the hanger. It looked even better on her. But I believe it looked best as it slipped off her shoulders, carelessly fell to the floor. One last time. Her cardigan sweater looked good on the hanger, but I believe it looked best on the floor.
My gosh.
Happy birthday!
John Arthur Martinez working blue here for you on a Friday night.
That song is based on a true story. Mike and I encountered this lady. It wasn't really my wife, and my wife knows that. No. It just sounded better if I put it in that perspective. But Mike and I, Mike Lee and both and I, no more wine.
Well, this is back in 1990.
This woman was so intimidating. Mike and I both refused to even introduce ourselves, and she never knew we wrote this song about her. This young lady in Nashville, probably at that bar where your wife was working.
Maybe it was her.
It might have been your wife.
It wasn't your wife. She was. I'm doing the math of the years. It was not your wife. Don't you worry about that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in the key of C. Whatever it's going to
Si, senor.
Honey, Mike and John Arthur wrote a song about you from the days back. It was really, you're gonna love. Am I gonna love it? You know,
Ask her if she ever had a cardigan sweater in Nashville.
Never.
Just ask her.
I don't.
She'll go, huh?
Huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
I will tell you this though, when Tina and I lived in Nashville and that Nashville Star show came on, I remember that we saw, that's when before we met you, we saw you on that show in our little TV in Nashville. We were living in a shack and we thought, this is the coolest thing ever. She completely fell and completely in love with you. And we both did. We just thought this is the real deal. We just loved it. I love that memory. You know, and when we met you, it was such a big deal, you know.
Yeah.
That was a big deal for the whole hill country, and I think Texas music scene, because, you know, Young Arthur
Yep.
joined like at 10,000 people.
It was great.
And then he gets down to 100, and he gets 700, and then all of a sudden he's like in the top 3. And so we had gigs, you know, and it was always on Saturday night when you did the Nashville Star thing. We would work our breaks around the phone-in period where you could phone for your favorite performer.
Thank you, Mikey.
And we'd like go backstage and drink a bunch of beer and just keep on. You could vote as many times as you wanted to. You know, that's what set the stage for what's happening these days. So it's a weird kind of way that happens. History repeats itself. Anyway, here we go now. All right, we're going to do a song about San Angelo. Y'all ever been to San Angelo, Texas? Yeah. Well, by God, did you ever go to this little Mexican food restaurant? It's called Mejor Que Nada. Oh, you've never been there? Well, it's closed now. You can't go. But it was a great
Now it's
little...
more
No mas. It's called Mejor Que Nada, which means better than nothing. And the gringos didn't really realize that's what it meant. They just thought it was a great place. I mean, I love to have some Mexican food there. But Mejor Que Nada, better than nothing, it wasn't really a ringing endorsement for the menu, but everybody went there. You would go in there, and you know how in places like fine restaurants, they give you some tortilla chips and some salsa? And there, they would also give you some frijoles along with the salsa and tortilla chips.
Nice.
Before and you could like drink 3 or 4 beers and just leave and have a meal. But you know, maybe that's one reason they went out of business. But that's right. So anyway, my friend Larry Nye and I stole this. We borrowed the name of the restaurant. The song's not about the restaurant. It was a nice place, really good food. We decided to write a song called Mejor Que Nada, which means better than nothing. I clocked out of work one day, went to the boss man to get my pay. He said, Evato, you run this place, you deserve a raise. I said, hey, Jefe, that's damn good news. Some more dinero I sure could use. He said, I'll raise you a buck or 2. That's all I can do. Mejor que nada. You should not complain. Mejor que nada. It isn't that change. If you've ever had nothing, not a thing to your name, like what you've got, think it's a lot. Mejor que nada. Why don't you turn around on that road to Mejor? So I went to a border town, started throwing that paycheck around. I met a girl with a beautiful face. She came back to my place. I said, querida, this is my home. I realize it's no Astrodome. Oh, and a big old setup on rocks, but it's the best I got. You know what she said, y'all? She said, mejor que nada. That's what she said. You should not complain. Mejor que nada. It isn't that change. If you've ever had nothing, not a thing to your name, you like what you got, think it's a lot. We need some guitarra. Bob's birthday right now. Every once in a while it gets a little bit better than nothing. It's good enough for a smile, good enough to go on. Mejor que nada. You should not complain. Why complain? Mejor que nada. It isn't a shame if you've ever had nothing, not a thing to your name. You like what you got, think it's a lot. Mejor que nada. Yeah, you like what you got, you think it's a lot. Mejor que nada. Muchas gracias para toda la gente que pida,
Para toda la gente de Round Mountain, Texas.
Sí, señor, y también Spicewood.
Oh, you got it. You got
Oh, wait a minute.
it.
I love this song.
One of our buddies wrote this song. John Greenberg. He's an Oklahoma guy that got to Texas as quickly as he could. Utopia. Oh, Capo 2 this time. Yeah. One, two, oh, two. On cheap California wine, I was breastfed and reared by a mama who wouldn't want me once my daddy disappeared. She closed her bloodshot eyes, touched her finger to the map, into a small Texas town. There'd be no more grapes to grab. At each end of town was a welcome sign she wanted to believe, but that edge of town would cut you down if you ever tried to leave. We lived on 187. I prayed with each sunrise that we'd settled on a piece of heaven. We found our paradise. Was it heaven on earth or kingdom come? A little of both or neither one. It wasn't meant to be this way, but we stayed in Utopia. 16 battered years we lived out of a pickup truck. When she told me to make my bed, I just put the tailgate up. And how I ever lived to this ripe young age, I'm not really sure. And if I ever really learned right from wrong, it was damn sure not from her. Was it heaven on earth or kingdom come? A little of both or neither one. It wasn't meant to be this way, but we stayed in Utopia. 41 years later, inside I'm still a child, playing tag with my past. It'll catch me once in a while. I have to fight the bottle every day of my life. Another long drawn out battle I win some of the time. Was it heaven on earth or kingdom come? A little of both or neither one. It wasn't meant to be this way, but we stayed. Was it heaven on earth or kingdom come? A little of both or neither one. It wasn't meant to be this way, but we stayed. Oh, we stayed in Utopia. My utopia. Thank you much. Thank you, John Greenberg, for writing a great song for us. Oh yes, Bill Murray. Actually, the co-writer lived that song. Yes. John just made it rhyme.
Put a melody to it, probably.
We doing sister?
Yeah, they're kind of laid back this time. Yeah.
You put it where you want it. Well, the moon was rising and the night train did moan, and I watched from the hillside alone, alone. I admit I was drinking, but I swear I seen it right. And Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. Well, the night train made his move, half a bottle past 4. I was drunk, y'all. I kept on drinking some more, some more. Sister Moon said, Night Train, I love to watch you roll in the night train. Said, Moon, you are so cool the way you glow. And Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. I was drinking, I was feeling alright, alright. Night train was morning, the moon shone bright, and Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night.
guitar. It's Kurt Mama. He's gonna do one more. Kurt Plummer on the finger. Well, the moon started falling and the night train rolled west, and they kissed at the skyline, undressed, undressed. Then the wine stopped flowing and it ended too soon, and I cried for the romance of the night train and the moon. The sister moon ran away with this night train last night. I was drinking, I was feeling alright, alright. And the night train was gone, the moon shone bright. The sister moon ran away with this night train last night. The sister moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. Sister moon, she ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. I got all energized up in there.
Mighty fine, mighty fine. Y'all having fun yet?
Wait a minute, that song's not about a train. I just got it after 15 years. Just graduated into analogy. Okay.
Batteries in my whiskey. Oh, Kirk got put new batteries in his whoopie-doo.
What does that whoop-de-doo take?
That makes a fiddle play, I think. It's like,
I'm taking them out of my
he's a professional.
Well, y'all, I'm just having a great time. Cheers. I hope y'all are having a nice time out there. And good tidings from Cedar Park, where I have to go back to.
It's selling your house too, right?
Hey, you know what to do. All in good time.
Your house.
All in your time.
I don't want it all in good time. I want it now.
We'll make it happen.
Well, here's another train song.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Let's
Could be one, two.
hear that train whistle blow, and I wonder where she's going. Steady roll, the fading blue light. I never asked her for a ride, but tonight I might. Watch those ancient boxcar signs, destinations I love to find. They keep calling to. I never thought about leaving. Tonight I might. I wanna wake up in the morning somewhere around the bend. Leave this old town without warning and start my life again. I wanna ramble down the track with a simple set of dreams. I ain't ever looking back till I get just what I need. I never thought about tomorrow, but tonight I might. Leave this old town without warning and start my life again. I wanna ramble down the tracks with a simple set of dreams. I ain't ever looking back till I get just what I need. I never thought I'd leave. Tonight I might. I never thought about tomorrow. Tonight I might. Tonight I might. Tonight I might. Tonight I might. I can see clearly now the rain has come. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I was a huge fan of that guy. There aren't many of us. I love Johnny Nash. That song was his famous song, but y'all, he did a bunch of cool stuff. Helped bring reggae to the world. And I've been thinking lately that I've been wearing flip-flops now for 7.5 months. I don't know that I can go back, which leaves me with, I'm gonna have to start a reggae band to end my whole career.
Hey, don't get back unless your toes get cold.
That was awful. Salute, brother.
Salute to Bob in Maryland on Bob's 30th birthday. I love it.
He doesn't look a day over 27, I guarantee you right now. I see that guy, he's got a motorcycle. Man.
Marilyn looks 19, so do her folks know about y'all? I guess it's none of our business. Goes on with you kids, we don't know.
What we doing, Turo?
Let's do one of our big hits. Mike talked about it at Rancho Kinsabi a while back. The ranch he had in Burnett County. It was a place where we would meet every Monday. This little ranch house right on an Indian mound next to a stock tank. Every Monday we'd ride. We started doing gigs together. And this is one of those songs that we wrote together early on where people had actually came up and said, hey, would you play that song about the fiddle? We thought, man, we're on to something. School let out, the June bugs came with the heat, the prayers for rain. I spent that summer on my grandpa's farm, fiddling around and sweating up a storm. Grandpa sure was good with a bow. There wasn't one fiddle song that he didn't know. He tried to show me the way he played. You should have heard the noise I made. If I've learned a little, you know my granddad told me so. It ain't so much the fiddle, it's the man who holds the bow. The man who holds the bow. After my chores were done, the sun sank low. He tried to show me the Cotton Eye Joe. I played that fiddle till my fingers were sore, and in my dreams I played a little more. If too, and I almost had it lit. Hay was baled and the cotton was picked. A cool rain fell before the leaves began to fall. I was fiddling at the harvest ball. If I've learned a little, no, my granddad told me so. It ain't so much the fiddle, it's the man who holds the bow. Take it, Mikey. If I've learned a little, you know my granddad told me so. It ain't so much the fiddle, it's the man who holds the bow. If I've learned a little, you know my granddad told me so. It ain't so much the fiddle, it's the man who holds the bow. It's the man who holds the bow. The man who holds the bow.
Hey, look at her go.
Yours is by your secret.
Oh, I didn't know here. That's perfect. Completely morals.
You know why Kurt goes wireless? Because he has easier access to the ice chest when he's unencumbered. I'm not making this up. Yes.
It's like magic right there.
The man has studied the music business from every angle.
There's always a dangle in the angle.
Always.
Oh, I gotta do something.
Yeah, Mike, why don't you play one this time?
So this could cover. Going down, that's too much like the last one. I'll get my guitar. Okay.
Are you gonna do
I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do you want me to do?
No, you don't want it. I love Last Convention, but he don't do that unless somebody tips $100. He don't do that.
That's $1,000 tip now. But we are gonna play something kind of dial back a little bit. I gotta get back in.
Are y'all ready for some more bittersweet cowboy music? Oh, yeah. The songs of the bittersweet cowboy. Could be the name of my next album. Well, oh man, it makes me want to two-step. How you getting by out on that mountain? So far away in town and friends and family and me. I guess I don't have to tell you, I've been counting every day that passes in this chain of misery. Why'd you go and marry you a cowboy? when you never even told me what to do. I was never sworn to the easy life I was born to. If you had only asked me to, hell, I would have been a cowboy for you. I wish that you'd have told me what you wanted, so I could have taken on the life you had in mind. Now, am I broken hearted? Hell, I'm haunted. Did you have to marry the first cowboy you could find? Why'd you go and marry you a cowboy when you never even told me what to do? I was never sworn to that easy life I was born to. Hell, if you'd only told me true, I would have been a cowboy for you. Hell, I'd have rode the moon over the mountain, branded every shooting star that flew. I'd have rode forever across 1,000 freezing rivers, if you'd have given me one clue. Would have been a cowboy for you. Walt Wilkins playing his heart out on that guitar right there, an acoustic guitar.
Playing my damn heart out.
You've got your fingers going, it's all good, brother. Isn't it good to have Walt Wilkins in the backyard? Come on.
Hey, Sean. I'm sorry about that one note. That's what they call the half step that hurts the most.
Like Larry and I always says, your fingers only the one fret away. I thought there was some finer point I must have been missing. So I took a job out on that ranch, I don't know, about 6 months ago. Tonight up on your mountain, maybe you'll listen. You'll hear me singing mournful from the prairies down below. Why'd you go and marry you a cowboy when you never even told me what to do? I'd have made the changes, died out on the ranges, but I never even knew. I should have been a cowboy for you. I should have been a cowboy. I could have been a cowboy for you. I could have been a cowboy. You know I would have been a cowboy for you.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Oh. All right. See ya.
It's all good, bro.
Okay. You bet. Well, I sure am grateful to be included in a night like this, and with my
Absolutely.
fellow travelers and friends, and you treated so well. That food was fantastic, and y'all are all so pretty.
Especially Bob.
Especially some of y'all.
So some of y'all,
Really, really, it's been.
not the boys in the band. You're not talking to us. Yeah, I know that.
No, I've seen y'all before. It's crazy season, you know. It's great to get together and celebrate how lucky that we are. I mean, we're the luckiest people in the world right here if we're living in Central Texas this time. But this is a song about gratefulness here. Here's to the trains I missed, loves I lost, bridges I burned, rivers I never crossed. Here's to the call I didn't hear, signs I didn't heed, roads I couldn't take, and the maps I just would not read. It's a big old world, but I found my way, and the hell and the hurt led me straight to this. Here's to the trains I missed. I've been a clown, I've been a fool, and I pushed on every chance. I crossed 1,000 lines trying to crawl out of God's hands. But there were stones I did not throw, hearts I did not break. Hope I held on to my silver shining thread of faith. It's a big old world, but I found my way, and the hell and the hurt led me straight to this right here. Here's to the trains I miss. Here's to this place I found, all the love I know, the earth and sky that I call home. And here's to the things that I believe, bigger than me in the moments I find myself right where I want to be. It's a big old world, but I found my way, and the hell and the hurt led me straight to this. It's a big old world, but I found my way, and the hell and the hurt led me straight to this. from Miss Mary.
Well, I remember when I first heard it on the Bluegrass station, and I heard the first couple of stanzas, and I'm like, oh my God, they're singing Walt's song, and it was Balsam Range, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't
It was it was 6 years ago. It was the International Bluegrass Music Association Song of the Year. It was a big #1 hit for 4 weeks in bluegrass music, and I used to make this joke around, play around gigs like this, and I'd say, "Man, that bluegrass money is about to come in, and when it comes in, y'all, I'm gonna buy us all a beer. Now we're gonna have to share it," and that's exactly what happened. I'm putting all I have had 2 #1 bluegrass songs over the years, and I put that in a special account for real estate.
That's a career right there, man.
Right now, I got an eye on a piece of land about this big. I'm going to put a guest house on it next year. Really? I thought that was fun.
Hey,
It was pretty funny.
Al Priest, could you do me a big favor and just for one song, make me sound like Eddie Van Halen, would you please? I'm channeling the Ice Cream Man. Walk to the store to buy a loaf of bread. Few people at the door ran into Cousin Fred. He said, "Hey Johnny, I'm going down, shoot a game of pool. Easy bread waiting for a working man like you down at the pool hall. Down at the pool hall. They're shooting 9 ball. Pool hall. Well, now if you need some easy bread, still old Fred down at the pool hall. You put the 9 ball in the socket, you're rolling in the door, and your baby, she can knock it, buying more and more. And in an hour when you leave, boy, you can buy your grocery goods. If you're man enough, I'll show you how to turn cane into good down at the pool hall. Down at the pool hall. They're shooting 9 ball. Pool hall. Well, now if you need some easy bread, still old Fred down at the pool hall. We're gonna take it down a little here, that fiddle man. Oh, here comes that blues guitar, Walt. Many of you know I grew up in Round Mountain, Texas, not too far from here, a stone's throw from where we're sitting right now. And in Round Mountain, Texas, at one time, there were more pool halls per capita than anywhere in the world. There was a Lazy A right on the Burnet County, Blanco County line. There was a Tobes, nothing more than a shuffleboard table and a place where the old men played moon. There was a Lucky Shamrock. There was Ed's 281 Club, where I once lost senses. This old boy from Fort Hood came over and his girlfriend asked me to dance. He knocked me, he cold cocked me, I never saw it coming. He knocked me out right there on the dance floor. This all happened in Round Mountain, Texas. Well, I had a 20 in my pocket, soon I had some more. And if I had a shot, I called it, I was rolling in the door. But I wish that I had sense enough to walk away right then. The shot got tough on me and Fred. We wound up 0-10 down at the pool hall. Down at the pool hall. They're shooting 9 ball. Pool hall. Well, now you need some easy bread. Stay away from Fred down at the pool hall. Take it, Mike, if you got it, funky Mike. Down at the pool hall, they're shooting 9 ball. Pool hall. Well, now if you need some easy bread, you better stay away from my cousin Fred. Down at the pool hall. Y'all hang on to one now. Down at the pool hall. Y'all swear it real slinky. Pool hall. Down at the pool hall. Down at the pool hall. Pool hall. Thank you, based on a true story.
I didn't know that about all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was a Hopkins County line.
So was it a all 21?
Yeah, this is a true story. Back in the old day, before there was alcohol by the drink in Marble Falls or Fredericksburg or Johnson City, you had to go all the way to Oak Hill to get an adult beverage. And but these folks in Round Mountain, in this one precinct, they had all these pool halls and beer joints alive, man. It was a rough and rowdy place.
I mean,
Right, like wherever that truck stopped.
where the way?
You got one, Mikey?
I do.
I'm going down to the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. I'm going down on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. White Freightliner, you steal away my mind. 4 4. Well, New Mexico ain't bad, y'all. People there that treat you fine. We ought to go. Now New Mexico ain't bad. People there sure treat you fine. So fine. White Freightliner, you steal away my mind. Whoa.
red line steal away my mind.
Well, if you see Miss Caroline, tell her that I'm still doing fine. Come on, y'all. If you see Miss Caroline, tell her that I'm still doing fine. White red line steals away my mind. Let me try one more. Take it out real low now. Just take it down real low. I want to thank y'all for putting up with my mandolin playing. Some people call it mandolin, I call it mandolin. Well, you play a little guitar, right? We know we know.
They say to play one string at a time, but I don't know.
Too many choices. It's a good time just to tell y'all how much we love y'all out there. We're just playing these songs. We know what we're doing. We didn't rehearse before this show. We've been rehearsing for 15 years to go. Whatever comes up, we get thrown into a great place like this in a backyard with people we love on a beautiful evening in a place in Texas. It could be, last time I was in Colorado, I played on y'all's mountainside up there. It's so good to be us. I hope y'all think it's good to be y'all too. Here's Jonathan Martinez over here doing his thing. I want Wilkins, you know, he finally must have done a secret park. He's with us here tonight. You know Kurt Bomber, it's all a good, beautiful thing.
And right here is Mike Blakely.
Yeah!
Mike Lee.
Well, Lord, I'm about to rebel till I get back from where I came. You know, y'all, I'm about to rebel till I get back from where I came. White free liner, you steal away my brain. Listen, come on, Kurt, release that beat. Kurt Bomber on the fiddle. Hey, we're going down on the highway, listening to the big truck whine. We're going out on 71, listening to the big truck whine. White red liner, you steal away my mind. My mind.
Man, that was fun. Walt, you got one more in you?
Y'all are good sports.
Oh, hell, y'all, I'm fine. I stayed up till 3 o'clock last night. Drinking rye whiskey.
Well, let's keep you going. So
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see what I did a while ago? Y'all may have missed it. Mikey, you missed it. This fell over, and I caught it before it all spilled out. Yeah.
Somebody get that on
Man, all
video?
that playing tennis has been good for you. Just saved a bottle of wine. All right, well, this the last song,
The
right?
reflexes are still there.
You'll do the last song?
This is Marilyn's from her wine club. This is like a $90 bottle of wine, man.
Damn, I'm glad you caught that.
That's a good wine club.
When I bought my first, at the age of 50, I bought my first pair of Ray-Bans. You know, I finally thought, I'm old enough to have Ray-Bans. And I bought them and I put them on my dashboard, and I headed out of the studio, pulled out a jumping dog, and I pulled left, and the wind somehow caught my dashboard just right that those Ray-Bans started straight out this window.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, hell no. And I caught them outside the window. I was like, man, I'm 50 years old. I waited a long time to get a pair of Ray-Bans. I was like, I don't know if that was reflexes or just the will to not lose a $200 pair of sunglasses.
That's your baseball background. You reach out and you grab
Pretty good,
that.
yeah.
that,
Scoop,
you know.
Scoop Wilkins, that's right.
Yeah, Scoot. They called him Scoot. They called him Scoot Wilson
I'm
in high
impressed.
school. He was so fast.
I'm really impressed.
He could go
Nice,
catch that
man.
line drive, you know.
True story.
All right,
One,
Scoot.
one time in Little League, I hit 3 home runs in one game, and it was in the paper here in Austin, and they said Scoop Wilkins because no one knew my name.
But they knew he was scooting.
Scoop Wilkins. All right, so let's do one more song. So, I'm tired. And,
Kurt, can you play one more song with us?
Of course I.
You're in tune and everything? All right, we're all
I
good.
sure appreciate y'all's hospitality and generosity today. It was really fun. Putting up with my-
No, just me, man. That one note was, you were right. I'm kinda-
well, let's end with a Hank Williams song.
Oh!
How's that? Because we can. Written by Leon Payne, born in East Texas. He, like a couple of guys like Ray Charles, he lost his sight early in life, 3 or 4 years old. So his family sent him to the Texas School for the Blind in the middle of Austin, near where I grew up. God, dang it. Last song.
It's okay. We got several minutes or hours here. Walt, if you're gonna tell a good story, you have to tune
I gotta
in.
at least have
You
a
have
beer.
to be in tune if you're gonna. But Kurt, it's a good time to get a beer.
I got half a beer.
Will you have half a beer?
I got half a beer. That'll last.
I think it's okay. I think everything's gonna be all right. And you're in tune too. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I wish peace and health to your house. What's it like if you're a songwriter, have Hank Williams record your song? Pretty good deal. I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost. For this life of sin, I'll pay the cost. And I pass by all the people say, there goes another guy down that lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine and a woman's lies, they make a life like mine. The day we met, I went astray. I started running down that lost highway. 22, neither good nor bad, just a young lad like you. So take my advice, so you'll curse the day you started running down that lost highway. I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost. For this life of sin, I'll pay the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, there goes one more guy, one more guy, one more guy down that lost highway. God, my We play Hank Williams because we can.
That's country music right there.
Happy birthday, Bob. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank all of y'all. And we'll see y'all in New Braunfels as soon as the house is built. All right.
God bless y'all. Be safe wherever you go. Everybody be careless or careful. I mean, everything's going to work out all right. We love y'all. Thank you for being here so much. Thank you for loving music. It helps the whole world.
You know what I told Mike? I said, Mike, scoot back because I like to watch Walt's hand when he goes like this. And I just time it when he goes down. You know what it is? All good. It's all visual.
Visual.
Kurt, you sounded damn good.